Hi everybody, Cheryl Knowlton coming at you with this week's safety tip of the week. Let's talk today about listing appointment safety. I'm going to give you 4 tips that you can use to keep yourself safer when you are doing listing appointments. Number 1, Google the seller. Make sure that the person who is calling you on the phone to ask you to come and list their property is actually the seller of the property, which is just smart business, but it's also really good to help keep you safe. And see if there's anything that you need to know about that property so that you can ask the proper questions. But specifically from a safety standpoint, we want to make sure that the person that is calling you to come over and list that property is actually who they say they are. Number 2, ask the seller how they found you. If they are a referral from someone you actually know, that is so great. That's what we live for, right? We want to try to get referrals from people that we already know, like, and trust. You call that person and say, thank you so much for referring Tyler to me. He sounds awesome. I'm so excited to work with him, and verify that that conversation actually took place and that this mutual friend actually does know Tyler and can vouch that he is a really great guy, and you can go over there and feel really great about listing Tyler's home. Number 3, when you go take that listing and you actually go to that listing appointment, it never ever hurts to take a buddy with you, whether that is a colleague on your team, another agent on your team, or even another agent in the office. It never hurts to have somebody else go with you to help make sure that you are safe. And ultimately, sometimes that person can hear things in the conversation that you might not have heard. So it's just good, smart business to take a buddy with you when you go to any appointment, whether you're working with buyers or with sellers. Number 4, when you are touring the property with the seller, always allow the seller to go in front of you. Never walk in front of them, and never ever go into attics or basements. That I could tell you stories that would be far beyond the scope of this video that would scare the ever-living socks off you. Just don't ever do that. Going back to point number 3, if you have a buddy with you, it becomes a little less scary to explore other spaces. But yeah, and that gets into another video, which is make sure you're wearing the right shoes for the job. But those are your 4 tips for today when you're going to a listing appointment to help keep you safe. I would love it if you would comment on this video and share any other additional tips, things that you have found that have worked well for you to help keep you and your colleagues safe while at listing appointments. I'd love it if you'd share this video so that we can keep the conversation going with other real estate professionals. As with all of my video segments, I hope that you take this information, I hope you utilize it to create explosive success for yourself in your business and keep yourself safe.